Whoa. Okay, so I did some testing before stream. The audio seemed fine. So let's hope it continues to stay fine. Also, I left the door slightly open so the cats are running in and out. Hopefully they don't make too much noise. Ginger was yelling her head off whenever I had it closed. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. With where I am, because I haven't tested this one out. Does it work? No. Wait. Wait. VTuber Studio froze. There we go. Well, now you can't see the water bottle. Yeah, the spray be a bit too strong. But you still can't see it. Make myself a bit small. Oh well. I'll fight with that later. I was playing with that earlier. Oh, there is a Bow Wow Paradise. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I just now thought about that because I put it on the left side. Now we're back to depression.
Very well. Moving out.
Oh, there's more broken, or like there's missing broken glasses, and then hers is breaking. I'm not ready for this. Snow White.
Is she able to get up?
Not sure.
What
Her own
happened?
mental fortitude will be the deciding factor. Regardless, it won't be easy. If you think I look haggard, Dorothy is doing far worse than I.
I'm
right.
going to go out and forage. I realize it's bad timing, but we need materials. I'll go with you.
I shall keep watch over Dorothy.
Everyone.
Dorothy.
Oh, it is Thor.
Are you okay?
He's up.
Of course, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
I got a message from the Ark.
Ooh.
Thou does not say this in jest?
Of
Ark.
course not. Let's listen to it together.
Voice transmission from the Ark. Would you like to listen?
Yes.
Gonna be something
play
bad.
message.
To the Goddess Squad. First and foremost, our deepest condolences for the death of your squad leader, Lilywise. Many of those in the Ark are grieving this great loss. We also thank you for guiding Operation Guardian Ark to its completion. On behalf of all the Ark's citizens, I would like to express our gratitude to you for a job well done. We are currently looking into ways to supply additional troops and resources, but there have been numerous delays due to many ongoing issues within the Ark. We apologize for the inconvenience.
I don't know this
Due
voice.
to these unforeseen complications,
Do I
the
know this
operation
voice?
has been temporarily put on hold. Additional complications have arisen on the surface. Therefore, we must entrust the only remaining forces above the surface, the formidable Goddess Squad, with an additional assignment. Should you resolve these issues, which I will go over in detail momentarily, the Ark will successfully be sealed, and peace will prevail. After you
Will
have
it be
listened to
peace?
this message, please come to a decision. Of course, the final decision lies squarely with the acting leader, Dorothy. We humans are eternally grateful for everything you have done for us up until now. We are forever in your debt. So please, do not feel pressured to sway your decision one way or the other.
Huh.
Is that all there is?
No, there's more.
Play it.
Your orders are as follows. 1. Destroy the Alva particle generator in order to disrupt Rapture's ability to communicate with one another. The generator is powerful enough that it can negatively affect systems within the Ark itself, even from such a great distance. It is for this reason that we have been unable to make progress in certain areas with the sealing of the Ark. 2. Annihilate the Rapture hordes in certain designated areas.
They want a
At
lot
these
from the
specific
Goddess Squad.
coordinates, sealing efforts are being conducted in close proximity to the surface. The loud noises generated by construction are likely to be detected by Raptures. 3. Destroy the freight elevator. This elevator was originally used to deliver food and other materials to the Ark, and will not be used after it is sealed. Given that it provides a direct connection to the Ark, it could potentially be
yeah,
used
that's
by
fair.
Raptures. To prevent any potential
But wait, don't they still
disastrous
use the
misuse,
elevator to this
it
day?
must be destroyed at all costs. Should you choose to accept this mission, you are to start with destroying the Alva particle generator. It is the shortest distance from the Ark
Are
itself.
there many elevators?
Once that is destroyed, we will be able to establish direct communication with you. That is all. We await your decision. I do not know if this will be of any influence, but the Ark is anxiously awaiting the return of the Goddess Squad. We will ensure that you are sufficiently rewarded for all the sacrifices you have made.
But are they
Voice message
really?
has ended. There are 0 messages left.
Uh-huh.
So, there's been a problem with sealing the Ark.
This whole time.
Let's move.
Thou reached a decision most hastily.
Are you not coming?
Of course I am.
What do you think, Dorothy?
We have to go. Don't we?
Precisely. Let's go.
I mean, we don't
I
have
knew you'd
to.
agree. All of us can tackle each of the orders together.
What? Even for you, that seems a bit extreme. We'll take turns.
No. A leader should always be on the front lines, especially when what lies ahead is unknown.
Don't be so stubborn. You haven't even had time to recover properly.
My spirits are high. Communication with the Ark has been reached. They didn't forget about us, and they've prepared a grand homecoming for us.
Yeah,
We can
but
go to
everything that
paradise.
happened.
Me neither.
I must admit,
Me
I am
neither.
rather looking forward to it myself.
I feel like we're on top of the world right now. So we won't sit this one out.
Okay.
Wait, you agree with her?
I don't see any problem with what she's saying. Not in theory, at least. Who are you pairing up with first?
Rapunzel, will you join us?
Count me in.
All right, it's settled then. In the meantime, Scarlet and I will scavenge for materials.
Affirmative. Everyone ready?
Almost the whole squad.
Ready.
Yay gods, what is the rush?
I better get going too.
Rapunzel! Scarlet!
Yes?
I think it would be wise not to bring up Pina. Keep a close eye on
Yeah,
Dorothy as well.
probably the best not to do that.
Why?
I'm worried about her, that's why.
Okay. We will.
Promise?
Promise.
You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Come on, guys. Turn those frowns upside down.
Alice, I don't think that's the appropriate moment to say that.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
I should start preparing for the next class. It's our first time coming out this far. Before this, we were restricted to that small area right outside the Ark's entryway.
I mean, well, it's a serious moment. I don't think you would be smiling either.
Isn't this exciting? How about we have a little fun? I don't see
Fun?
any problem with it. After all, it's not every day we get to do this kind of thing.
Who is this?
It's nice to see you're in such high spirits.
And what has she done with Dorothy?
Feeling better?
Of course. Everything's peachy. Always has been.
Alright, well, that puts my mind at ease. We'll be arriving at the Alva
Did she go
particle
through like a
generator
mind
area
switch or
soon.
something?
Once we get there, even my jamming skills will be hampered. If we encounter any resistance, a confrontation will be unavoidable.
And again, I don't really know
Your
what a
jamming
mind switch
ability
is.
comes from your hair, doesn't it?
Yep, each strand is a small jamming device.
I heard that NIKKE's skills and appearance are the manifestations of whatever they considered ideal when they were a human.
Interesting.
What was that for you?
Easy. To return home unharmed.
So that desire sublimated itself into a jamming skill. Kind of sounds like a monkey's paw situation to me.
Let's hope not. Wouldn't want the other shoe to drop on me. What about you? What was the ultimate for you?
Me? I'm not sure. I forgot.
Come on, don't be like that.
I just wanted to survive. The idea of the raptures taking over seemed so implausible that once it happened, all I wanted was to survive. I don't know what skills that would have given birth to.
Well, it seems to have worked at any rate.
Huh?
Interesting.
You're still alive, aren't you?
I suppose you're right. We haven't bought the farm just yet. And we're going to keep it that way. All of us, together in paradise. Do you remember? We promised each other.
I remember.
Time to go buy a farm. Like, I know she just went through some traumatic shit and everything, but she doesn't seem quite right.
I have to do some quick maintenance.
Gotcha. Just like how I did during practice.
Pay attention in class.
Hiding! Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
Was this one of those that you have to hit so many times?
Time for class to begin.
Go, boys!
There we go. I can never remember what they look like. Ah. That song.
I see the generator. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any raptures in the vicinity.
Good. Let's smash this thing and get going.
With pleasure.
Suspicious that there's no raptures.
Dorothy, do you see that?
See what?
Is that a grave?
We can't go there. There are raptures in that area.
Who cares? Let's go.
What do you
There's only
mean?
a handful of them. I can handle them on my own if I have to.
Is there any way to lure them over in this direction?
Are you worried that they'll desecrate the graves?
Yes. But if it's too much of a hassle, we don't have to do it.
That's a good idea. How's that for luring them over?
A little over the top, don't you think?
Never thought I'd hear you accuse me of that.
Here they come.
That's something like Red Hood
Just
would
stand
do.
and watch me work.
Interesting she's acting this way.
Turn those frowns upside down. We'll go find someone else to play with.
Have to do some quick maintenance.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right
Did she say
back
she
to
has
clean
to do
this up.
stupid maintenance?
Like this.
I mean, like, fair, but you haven't done anything.
There must be about 20 of them.
They have dog tags.
May I say a prayer before we go?
Of course.
Are we whispering again?
Rapunzel,
Yes?
do you still hear their voices?
No. The dead don't speak, remember?
Then who are you praying to?
To no one.
What
No
are you
one.
praying for?
I desire nothing.
What fulfillment does praying bring you?
None.
Then why do you do it?
Because I want to hear their voices.
I thought we settled this before.
It's not that, Dorothy. I realized that the voice I was hearing before was my own. But now, I want to really hear their voices.
Rapunzel going crazy.
Why?
To help them find their homes.
Homes?
Yes. I want them to spend the rest of their time there. In the place where they were most at peace. Especially since their lives must have been so hard near the end.
What about you? Is that what you want as well?
Of course.
I mean, that's true. They do return
But
as
not yet.
monsters if you don't send them away
There's
properly.
something I must do first.
What's that?
I've made up my mind.
Oh? What was that?
What was that?
Those were...
What was that?
I see.
I don't.
This is where your memories reside.
What just happened?
Their memories just came to me. The memories of the departed.
You mean those golden particles?
Yes,
Are you saying those were their...
their souls. Yes, or something like it. Let's destroy the generator and get out of here. The others are probably waiting for us. Once we do that, we should be able to establish communication with the Ark, right?
Most likely.
Then let's go. What are you doing?
We may not be able to move their bodies, but we can at least take their dog tags. We can place them at the graveside back at the Ark's entrance.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I still don't understand what happened. Why were there suddenly souls?
Time to show off my skills. Just like how I did during class.
Reloading.
I don't hear anything. Apparently something was playing, at least.
Attempting to connect to live feed with the Ark.
Come in. Goddess Squad, this is the Ark. Do you copy?
We finally have
Success.
communication.
This is the Goddess Squad. We can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent. We noticed a drastic decrease in particle concentration, so we figured we should try
Who is
contacting you.
man?
I take it you succeeded in destroying the generator? I knew we could count on you.
I am Dorothy, the acting leader of the Goddess Squad. And you are?
I'm the primary director responsible for the Ark Sealing project. For security purposes, I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to disclose my name. You'll have to excuse me.
I have a question for you. How are we going to be treated once the Ark is sealed?
As stated in the previous transmission, we are preparing a magnificent reception for you. You have my word.
Good.
Do you by any chance know how the commander is doing?
I assume you're referring to your previous commanding officer?
Yes.
Yes. Is he alive? Can I talk to him?
Man is dead.
I'm sorry, but I don't know anything at this point in time. I asked around, but couldn't turn up anything.
But how?
I'm sorry.
No. Thank you anyway.
How is everything in the Ark?
To be honest, it's a mess. With
I mean,
such a
to be
mass
expected.
migration of people, there are still many kinks left to work out. To say it's chaotic would be an understatement. However, one thing is certain. Everyone is hopeful. Hopeful that we'll soon be living a life where we don't have to
Are
be
they
afraid
really
of
hopeful?
raptures.
Right, that's good. If we finish off the remaining raptures and dismantle the supply elevator, will we be able to join the party?
Of course.
Okay, I'll give you daily updates from here on out. We'll be seeing you soon.
See you soon.
Live
see you
feed with the
never.
Ark has ended.
The plan doth seem to have progressed most smoothly.
Surprisingly
does.
smooth.
Let us rest and make our move tomorrow. I shall join you.
All right. I don't see Snow White. Is something wrong?
Oh, that. She's on the lookout.
She's incorrigible.
Do not fret. She would let it be known if she were truly fatigued.
No, she wouldn't. That's the problem. Forget it. I'm not chasing after her. She'll just talk her way out of it again.
She
Just
is
let her
truly a
sit
most
there and
inveterate
watch.
individual.
Let's head in and rest. That includes you, Scarlet.
Very well. Good night.
Veg hours.
Snow White! Hey, you did well today. How'd Dorothy do?
She seemed fine. Whatever it was that was haunting her, it seems she's overcome it.
Okay.
Or she's only acting.
She's stronger than you think.
Snow White?
Okay, go rest now.
You don't want me to take over for you?
No.
Hey, you don't need to tell me twice. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Maybe I should pop in for a moment before heading to bed. Huh? Dorothy?
Oh, hey, Rapunzel.
Suspicious.
Are you not sleeping?
I forgot.
You forgot? Oh.
You actually did move them all here. Thank you, Dorothy.
It was nothing. Rapunzel, I want to make this place a sanctuary for those who have lost their lives. For all those lost souls who perished on the surface with nowhere to go. We can bury them here. We can't bring their bodies, but as long as we bring some trace of them back here, this could become the holiest place on the entire surface, couldn't it?
Yes. It absolutely could.
Gonna get ghost. For having so many dead people in one area.
Put your head right here.
Have to do some quick maintenance.
I should start preparing for the next class.
Oh.
Amazing.
Had the battle truly ended with such haste? They kept talking about how many were here, so I got my hopes up. I must confess they are dashed.
Is it just me, or have you seemed inordinately strong lately? More so than usual. What do you think is different?
Perhaps
Not a
it is
compliment.
because I am cheating.
Cheating? Come on, be serious.
Let's see, it has been 5 years? For 5 long years, I have done battle with creatures most foul. In the beginning, these skirmishes merely consisted of prototype Nikkes against prototype Rapturers.
And she's
However,
right.
they both evolved in the blink of an eye. Both were
Hey,
enhanced
noob.
in order to more effectively kill the other. The most obvious byproduct of this evolution for Nikkes was their ability to use firearms, whereas the Raptures became more capable of snuffing out these gun-toting Nikkes. Yet, train thine eyes upon mine visage.
Ward.
I wield this.
I see. So you're saying this is far from the norm?
Hydrate.
Precisely. Those creatures shan't ever evolve enough to send me across the river Styx. For all of them to evolve simply to take down a single Nikke who wields a blade would be worth neither the time nor effort. As for me,
Mean.
however, I am evolving.
He has a
I am
point.
becoming more adept at rendering raptures asunder with this sword. Those beasts are stuck treading water, whereas I am darting through it like a torpedo. That is why I am so strong.
Why don't we give more
The
of them
Raptures
swords?
must be keeping an eye out for you.
I am but one lone swordsman. How could I contribute to this war?
Don't say that. You're...
It's about flipping that thought around. One day, I shall draw this blade across the Queen's throat. That is,
Yeah,
if
but they
her
don't
life is not taken
de-evolve.
first by someone neither of us knows. The mere thought makes mine body quiver with joy.
That makes 2 of us.
Hello?
What will
Sirens?
you do after?
I am unsure. I was born to fight, so my destiny shall be to wield this
Okay.
blade until my dying day.
Unsure?
To do what one does best until one shuffles off this mortal coil. Surely such a life is not so bad.
Perhaps, but I think I can speak for the others as well, in that we hope you can have another goal in life.
Who needs goals?
Well, there is something I've thought about.
What's that?
Crafting my own alcoholic spirits.
Oh, Scarlet.
Don't look at me like I'm some lush worthy of pity.
But you are a lush.
Huh. Do you remember the seeds I threw aside a few days ago? The ones that ended up sprouting?
Yes.
Yes, I remember.
To see new life blooming in the midst of this harsh wasteland was a most shocking revelation to me. There has been much devastation, yet life still breathes within this land. I had forgotten that. Although civilization has collapsed and humanity has disappeared, the land itself is still teeming with life. I know not if we should consider raptures as a form of life, but all we have done is slaughter them indiscriminately. Instead
Yeah,
of
but they're
ending
doing the
life,
same thing.
I want to create it. That is why I have chosen to become a farmer.
A farmer.
A farmer?
See?
Yes,
Now
a
we need the
farmer.
farm.
I want to witness new life being born. I want to see it with my own 2 eyes.
Then turn it into booze.
Right.
Okay. An existence filled with death and destruction is no life at all.
So
We can start with a small garden. Let's make a small garden at the temporary guard post. It's not much, but it'll be a start.
A garden.
A fine proposition indeed.
I like gardens.
We'll start straight away.
This is where she's getting the idea for Eden from.
We've received confirmation that raptures have been terminated. There is only one objective remaining, which is to destroy the freight elevator. Also, I must inform you that the sealing date for the Ark has been delayed for an additional 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's no
I
surprise.
presume the delays are due to all of these issues on the surface.
That is correct. I'm sorry, but can you handle 3 more weeks where you are? We will send supplies to your next objective, the freight elevator. It will be a full month's supply. Will you be able to get by in the meantime?
We'll make it work. With how things are, waiting another 3 weeks will not be a major issue.
All right, thank you.
Very
I will
suspicious.
send the supplies immediately. After you receive the shipment, destroy the elevator.
Roger. Will communication stay up afterwards?
Of course.
Okay. I will contact you once the work is done.
I'll be waiting.
Communication ended.
Additional supplies.
Does that mean we don't need to go out scrounging for our own supplies?
We can concentrate more on guarding this area.
More
To be
booze.
honest, though, there haven't been that many raids lately.
Don't
We
say
should
that,
move out
Rapunzel.
pronto. Where's Snow White?
She's off scavenging. Should be back soon.
Here I am.
Welcome back!
Did you find anything?
I caught a deer.
A deer.
Again? Do you have something against deer?
Maybe.
'Tis most unfortunate that none amongst us knows how to skin this ungulate properly.
Dorothy does.
Yes?
Skin this deer for me, will you?
Will do.
Huh?
You know how to skin that thing, Dorothy?
Of course I do. How hard can it be? All you've got to do is follow the proper steps.
Go ahead.
That should do it. That wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be.
Incredible. Teach me next time.
I'm
Suspicious.
not feeling well.
No
Let's
White
smoke
knows
it and
too.
preserve it. I'll leave that to you, Scarlet.
Very well. Can we take some of the meat and roast it as well?
Shouldn't be a problem. Then let's go, Dorothy.
All right. Oh, right. Snow White.
What is it?
Thank you for helping me out before.
Don't mention it. I simply did what I had to.
Did you sleep after that?
No.
If you
More
keep
knives.
doing that,
We always need more knives.
Don't worry about me. I'll never lose touch with my humanity. Dorothy,
yeah? What's wrong? Why are you looking at us like that?
Dorothy,
Looking at us.
Yes?
why do you keep saying us?
Hmm?
You're the only one here. What are you seeing?
I don't know what you're saying.
See, I
Forgive
knew I
me,
needed to be
But I
suspicious.
asked Rapunzel and Scarlet to keep tabs on you. They informed me that it was sometimes difficult to carry on a conversation with you. They said it was as if you were speaking to someone else.
Huh? That's obviously...
Is Pina with you now?
Yes. She's been here the whole time.
Huh?
My spirits are high. Communication with the Ark has been reached. They didn't forget about us, and they've prepared a grand homecoming for us. We can go to paradise.
Oh, she's lost her
How
mind.
exciting! I doubt I'll be able to get any sleep tonight.
Me neither.
The bongo cat.
I must admit, I am rather looking forward to it myself.
It's our first time coming out this far. Before, we were restricted to that small area right outside the Ark's entryway. Isn't this exciting?
Super exciting. It's great being able to venture out this far.
How about we have a little fun?
Is that okay? The other will be waiting.
I don't
It
see
seems
any
like
problem with
someone
it.
found the new
After all, it's not every day we get to do
redemptions.
this kind of thing.
It's nice to see you're in such high spirits.
We are still alive and breathing. And we're going to keep it that way. All of us, together in paradise.
But Pina's not
Do you
alive
remember?
and breathing.
We promised each other.
Yes, I remember, Dorothy. I remember.
And pets.
Is that a grave?
We can't go there. There are raptures in that area.
Who cares? Let's go. There's only a handful of them. I can handle them on my own if I have to.
Is there any way to lure them over in this direction?
Are you worried that they'll desecrate the graves?
Yes, but if it's too much of a hassle, we don't have to do it. Fire your gun off into the air.
That's a good idea. How's that for luring them over?
A little over the top, don't you think?
Never thought I'd hear you accuse me of that.
Not exactly subtle, but effective. It's coming! Here they come.
Just stand and watch me work.
So, assuming
Snow
that
White.
Dorothy is
Something wrong?
hallucinating.
Oh, that. She's on the lookout.
She's incorrigible.
Do not fret. She would let it be known if she was truly fatigued.
No, she wouldn't. That's the problem.
Are you going to go looking for her?
Forget it. I'm not chasing after her. She'll just talk her way
Yeah,
out of it
only
again.
minor.
She is truly a most inveterate individual.
Is it just me, or have you seemed inordinately strong lately? More so than usual. What do you think is different?
Perhaps it is because I am cheating,
Spice of life.
Cheating?
Do you think she's colluding with the raptures?
Come on, be serious.
She could have been colluding with the
Skin this
raptors.
deer
We would have
for me,
never
will
known.
you?
Will do.
Huh?
You know how to skin that thing, Dorothy?
Of course I do. How hard can it be? All you've got to do is follow the proper steps.
That's right. It's easy as pie.
Go ahead.
And that should do it.
That's it. Nicely done.
That wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be.
Always knife.
Incredible.
More
Teach
knife.
me next time?
You okay, Snow White? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Dorothy, Pina is dead. She was corrupted. You put her down yourself. Whatever this thing is inside of you, it's just a made-up...
What?
Never thought I'd see the day when you were cracking jokes, Snow White. You went a little over the line with that last wisecrack, but that's okay.
What do you
You can
mean?
keep working on it.
Still, I can tell you put some real effort into it.
Definitely. Doesn't it seem to you like Snow White is different? We can't let her get the last laugh. We've got to come up with a joke of our own.
Okie dokie. What's our joke gonna be?
Not sure. The main thing is that it's got to be something creative, something out of the ordinary.
How about we both brainstorm individually, and whoever can't come up with something has to prepare the other's meals for the next 5 days?
Sounds good. I've got this in
Oh,
the
poor
bag.
Dorothy.
I take it that means you're taking the bet?
You're on. Let's pinky swear on it. Wow, it's been a while since I did one of those.
Dorothy.
And she's really losing it, man. I feel bad for her.
It's time I teach all of you a lesson. I have to do some quick maintenance. Time for class to begin.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
I'm curious to see what's changed. They just moved? Where's... Oh, Pina's here. That's interesting. Yeah, she's hanging out with the plant. The audio's been fine, right?
Put your head right here.
As far as you know. Oh, more sirens.
Time for class to begin. Pay attention in class. Reloading.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back and do. Oh no, he fainted.
So many sirens tonight. I was making sure I stayed quiet so you couldn't hear them go by. I think you still could.
So, Pina's death.
Sent Dorothy into a spiral.
Yep.
It's clear as day. When I tried to broach the topic, she brushed it off as if I was joking. That's not the only thing. In her mind, she made a pinky promise with Pina. And when she did, she actually put her hand up and moved her fingers. In Dorothy's mind, Pina really exists.
So, when she skinned the deer,
She recalled Pina skinning it and followed along with the image imprinted in her mind. To her, it was as if Pina was beside her, helping.
what do you think?
I'm not sure.
I don't see a problem.
You don't?
Neither do I.
Dorothy is using this as a coping mechanism, and it isn't disrupting her day-to-day life in any significant way. As long as it stays this way, I don't see a problem with it.
Sure, but what if it doesn't stay
Inequalities.
this way? How bad do you think it could get? Could Dorothy lose her entire sense of self to this delusion?
Since it's a
As a
product of
pop-
Dorothy's own mind, it will only act within the boundaries that Dorothy confines it to. Pina was Dorothy's friend. She was a positive force in her life. She'll remain devoted to that role. In fact, the worst case scenario would be if Pina disappeared.
Huh.
Enjoy work.
We're in unexplored territory here, so it's high risk. The slightest variation could cause Pina to disappear entirely from Dorothy's mind.
What should we do to ensure Dorothy remains normal?
So,
I
like,
think
in
we
our
just need to
timeline,
act
does
the way we
Dorothy
do
still
normally.
see Pina?
I agree.
Very well. We shall try.
Yes.
Okay.
We received
A mystery?
confirmation of the destruction of the freight elevator. We cannot thank you enough. We will be proceeding to the final stage.
But did we
of the
get our
ARC sealing
supplies?
procedure. Our expected time frame is 3 weeks. In the meantime, we must ask you to continue protecting us as you have been.
We will.
Did you receive the supply shipment we sent?
Yes, thank you. I've been meaning to ask, what is this plasticine-like substance? There doesn't seem to be enough of it for it to be reinforcement material.
Ah, that is Splendiman. It is going to be used as the primary food source in the Ark.
This
Food?
is food?
I know that it's a far cry from Mom's home-cooked food, but it really is the perfect superfood. At least, in theory. You could live a long, healthy life eating that and nothing else. Having said that, I'd recommend only eating it when you have to.
Understood.
Yep.
We'll continue to
we-
contact you on a daily
It's
basis.
basically the Archon loaf.
Sounds good.
Communication ended.
All right, everyone. Let's try and stay alive for the next 3 weeks.
Easier said than done.
Let's have some fun! Just a second, teacher. I'm hiding!
Time for
There was a
class to
noise. I'm pretty sure it was a cat. Always a cat. I mean, it could have been something more scary than the cat. She has all right to hide.
Someone help! I don't know how to lift this thing.
What thing?
By the gods! 'Tis most simple lifting a beast like this, dear. Put your back into it and lift it. That's all there is to it, really.
Well, I can't do that. That's why I'm asking for help.
Grab the front legs and put them over your shoulder.
That's what Pina says to do.
What does she say to do?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. One more time?
Pina said to take the front legs and sling them over your shoulder.
Take the front legs over the shoulder. Put my back into it.
I mean, for someone who's not there, Pina's quite helpful.
I'm carrying it.
Why didn't you just lift it? It's not that heavy, so it shouldn't be an issue.
When I lift it up, I can see its eyes.
How is carrying it on your shoulder any better? You do realize the head is hanging right by your face, don't you?
Can we chop off the head?
No.
My goodness, such bloodlust.
Are we really supposed to slice this stuff this thin? How is it going to have any taste if we do that?
It's meant to add flavor. That's what it says on the recipe.
Are you sure the recipe is correct?
Of course, I got it from the library, while I had an all-too-rare moment to spare.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it was a big hit back at one point in time.
What are they cooking?
All right. What next then?
At this rate, it'll be dawn before we dine.
You can't rush quality.
Snow White, wipe the drool from your mouth.
We're supposed to boil this?
I don't think that's right, Dorothy.
Neither do I. Something's off here.
Would you please just trust me? Just put it in and boil it. You will then have the perfect meal.
But what is it?
That doesn't sound promising.
I'm sorry. I think I accidentally flipped to a different recipe a few steps back.
Mm-hmm.
This thing looks like it came from outer space.
I think tossing this may be for the best.
Oh, poor
Allow
Snow
me to
White.
do the honors.
Would you please stop drooling?
Everyone, come here and look at this.
Is it her
What is
plants?
Look.
Wow, a sprout.
So this is going to be...
The precious material I'll use to brew my own alcohol.
I
So
think
rice?
You're going to have to wait a while for that.
No matter. We have
Or
plenty
wheat.
of time. No
No
one
white.
is to consume this plant. Not even you.
All right, all right.
Should I plant some more?
Yeah,
Everyone?
wheat or berries.
We're leaving this place soon. The Ark is going to be sealed. Although forced underground, humanity will go on.
Talking to the dead people again.
It's all of you who made this possible. If it weren't for everyone here, we would never have made it this far. You all have saved humanity. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. In the ark. About time.
It's finished.
Good job, everyone.
You too, Pina.
The Ark has officially been sealed. We would like to thank the Goddess Squad once again.
And a big thanks to you as well. Now, let's start moving. Where should we
Yeah,
go?
that's what I was wondering. How do they
To
get
honor
in
your
now?
achievements, commemorative statues in your image will be erected in the Ark. Books and advertisements will tell your story for generations to come. Everyone will regard the Goddess Squad with the utmost reverence.
Tell me your name.
I
His
told you,
name?
I cannot disclose that information for security reasons.
Name.
Oswald.
Oswald.
Right. Oswald.
It do be
I'm
he.
coming
I'd
for
hear
you.
it now.
If not you, then your family and your children.
What?
I promise that I will make you die a long, miserable death.
My goodness. Where did all this come from?
You never intended on letting us enter the Ark, did you?
No.
No. Once the Ark is sealed, it cannot be reopened.
I knew it.
But losing us would be a loss for the Ark as well.
Science is bound to advance. We are already close to finishing the 3rd generation of NIKKEs.
The data that we have accumulated indicates they will far exceed the preceding models.
And even that data will become obsolete in time.
Oswald,
Go on.
open the door.
I'd love to, but I can't.
Open it.
No can do.
Oh, she's gonna break again, isn't
Open
she?
it. I said, open it. If you don't open the door this instant, I'll tear it off its hinges. You'll all be doomed.
You won't do that.
I will. Open it!
You're all far too noble to do something like that.
Oh.
You wouldn't put all these people in danger just to save yourselves. Or, to be more precise, you can't. It's how you're hardwired.
I have just one question.
Go ahead.
Are you acting alone? Or was this agreed on by everyone?
Was agreed on by everyone.
Understood.
I will end our communication here.
Wait. Just let one person in. One! Pina. I promised. I said I would take her to paradise. Please, at least let her in.
But there is no Pina.
Communication ended.
Oh man.
Re-establish connection.
The line is closed. Unable to connect.
No.
No. Oh.
Dorothy, let's rest for a bit.
Dorothy's never gonna be okay again. The Goddess Squad has nowhere to return to. Yeah, Oswald gets stuck with some of the shittiest stuff.
Hey, Rabbity! Let's have some fun!
I mean, I guess this explains why they never ended up in the Ark to begin with.
Time for class to begin.
Go, boys! I'll go find someone else to play with.
I should start preparing for the next class.
More classes.
We have to leave this place.
Agreed.
I think it's a good idea as well.
But where will you
What?
go?
If we stay here, the deluge of raptures will never stop. We'd be putting this entrance in harm's way.
We could handle lower class beasts without issue, but should we encounter a heretic, our victory would be by no means assured.
Exactly.
Are there currently any
So we
heretics?
have to get out of here.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. We were betrayed. By the Ark. By mankind itself. The very ones we risk our lives protecting. They've turned their backs on us. Now you're saying that we need to move to keep this place out of danger? Do you all have a screw loose?
Dorothy. Then what do you want to do?
Isn't it obvious?
We can't strike back at the Ark.
It's the last refuge for humanity.
You don't think I'm upset? I'm furious. I feel just as betrayed as you do. But what can we do? We can't lash out at the Ark because of this.
I mean, you could, theoretically.
What we need to do is find a way to kill the leader of the Raptures up on the surface.
Stop. Just stop. No, we can't accept this. Paradise is right underneath us. All we have to do is go inside. This was going to be our reward for all the pain and suffering we'd endured. Now you want to give it all up just like that? Oh well, what can we do? Are you all barking mad? Everything we've done up until now was for nothing. None of it mattered.
I mean, it
Lilith
all kind
and
of
Red Hood,
did.
they're gone. And for what?
You're wrong. We saved humanity. Right now, that's enough for me.
How can that be enough?
You think I don't feel betrayed? Of course I do. I can't tell you how furious I am.
Well,
But we're the Goddess Squad. The Goddess of Victory.
thank you, Snow.
Mankind's last hope. Until the very end. For us, this is a point of pride that will never fade. You're the one who taught us that, Dorothy. You did. So answer me, Dorothy. Are we Goddess of Victory? Answer me.
No.
Are we, or are we not, Goddess of Victory?
Yes.
Are we mankind's last hope?
Yes.
We are the Goddess Squad, are we not?
Dorothy! Yes, 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 yes!
Dorothy has a good voice actress.
We're all that you said. All of it. Dorothy.
Well
Scarlet
said.
gonna cry.
Your words remind us never to forget who we are.
She doesn't cry, she just finds alcohol. I mean,
It's time I teach all of you a lesson.
it works, does it not? Also, the music changed.
Maintenance. Reloading.
I mean, there was singing before, too. Only want 2 more left in normal mode. And then we have to go through the 800 battles of hard
Has
mode.
everyone gathered their belongings?
Got it, although 'tis but a pittance. Only a bag of seeds and my sword.
Don't you
I'm
need
all
more
set.
than that?
I'm good here as well.
Are they splitting up?
Let's go.
Okay.
Coming.
Me too.
Let's go, Dorothy.
I think it's best to split up.
Right. Our goal is to take down the Queen. The surface is a vast expanse, and there is much to discover. Going our separate ways could prove beneficial.
Like,
How will we
couldn't a
stay
queen
in
be on the
contact with each
another
other?
continent, assuming there's
We'll use
continents?
fire beacons. It's the only option we have.
'Tis a bit primitive, is it not?
I'll try to scrounge up some walkie-talkies or cell phones and hand them out next time we meet.
That's what the
That
search
would
is
be
for.
most appreciated.
But they've been
Speaking of,
searching for so
How
long.
about we meet up once a month at a designated location? That way we can exchange information and see how we're all doing.
Fine by me.
Yes, that's a good idea. Well then, this is it, everyone. Before we branch off, I wanted to say one last thing as your leader. Don't hurry yourselves. We have plenty of time. Time is both on our side and also our enemy. You are all free to do anything you wish, so long as none of you forget our ultimate goal, taking down the Queen. Whether it's
You
farming,
create a whole
helping the
city.
dead find solace, or creating delicious new recipes. Never lose yourselves.
Worry not about me.
You got it.
Will do.
And never forget to be proud. Ever.
Always treats.
I'll go first. Let's go, Pina. Pina?
Tina's gone.
Pina! Why aren't you coming?
Dorothy, Pina...
Scarlet.
It looks like Pina left something behind. You all go ahead. I'll leave once Pina gets her things. I was trying to act cool and be the first to leave, but Guess we'll be the last ones out the door.
Very well. We'll go first.
Stay alive, everyone.
But what if I
See
don't
you
want
next
to?
month.
Pina, what are you doing? Let's go. There's nothing here for us anymore.
Dorothy, can we
Oh,
just stay here?
Huh?
Look around you. All these buildings we repaired, the tools we crafted, the graves we dug, the garden we planted. We made all of it.
I know it's sad having to leave this place, but we...
is this where she builds Eden?
Dorothy, this is our paradise.
Paradise?
All of our memories, good and bad, are here. It's a place of our own. If this isn't paradise, then what is?
Oh, it doesn't exist outside of the guard post.
You said you would
But
take
wait,
me to
no.
paradise. Then let's
When she
stay
went on the
here.
missions to destroy the stuff, Pina
I want
was
to be
there.
with you, Dorothy. At this place. Paradise for me is wherever you are.
Pina.
So we can't stay.
There's no reason we can't stay. Yes, since this is our paradise.
Oh, Dorothy.
Come on, guys, turn those frowns upside down.
I'm not ready for this next chapter.
Give me just a sec. Like how I did during practice.
You know, they never said where they were going to meet up at.
Begin.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
What do you think of this, Dorothy?
It's such a beautiful piece of cloth. It is, but what can we do with it?
Maybe we can use it for some kind of decoration.
In that case, can
Dorothy's
you find some
really
in pink?
losing her mind out here.
I knew I'd convince you.
Taste this, will you?
A bit salty for my taste.
I thought so too.
Did you follow the recipe?
I thought the recipe needed some work, so I added a little extra.
There's a reason why recipes exist, you know.
But she's not wrong.
Dorothy, look at this.
The plant.
It's all withered.
What do you think was the problem?
Lack of sunlight, too much or too little water. It could have been anything, really.
I am
Farming
very
is
adamant
tough.
about following recipes.
It's okay. We'll just try again.
All right, let's give it another shot.
Time is on our side, after all. Dorothy, do you remember all those who have passed on?
Not all of them. And that fills me with great shame.
Will you remember
It's
me
this
when
art
I'm gone?
again.
No,
Hey,
because you'll never leave me. I won't allow it.
wow, a bit controlling, but kind of romantic all the same.
Not bad, right?
You can't leave because you're just a hallucination
What
now.
was Lilith like?
Hard to say. She was the type of person impossible to describe in only a few words. She was a strong person who wasn't afraid of being vulnerable, able to bend but never be broken. Harsh and forgiving in equal measure. She was a very special person.
Do you miss her?
No, I don't.
What?
She achieved everything she wanted in life. Only after accomplishing all she'd set out to do did she depart from this life. I have no regrets about how she passed, and that's why I don't miss her.
Did you guys all make this coffin yourselves?
Yes, Scarlet carved the stone herself. I was going to ask her to do the same for you. Wait.
Wait.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
right. I see now. Pina, you stayed with me and kept me sane. Thank you. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Goodbye.
Aww. It didn't break the way I thought she was going to. Once Pina left. So Pina's not with her anymore. Or like in our timeline.
Time for class to begin. Pay attention in class. I should start preparing for the next class.
How's she doing? Is she fine though? She just standing there.
What are you still here for? Hurry up and go.
It's really good art. This game has like some of the best art in it.
Such vastness, such beauty. Yet there is nowhere I can call my own.
Maybe she should have stayed in her little mind prison. That's not creepy at all.
Lies. All lies. Liars. Every last one of you. I'm so
Dorothy
sorry,
needs a
everyone.
nap.
I don't think I can do this. I will get it back. This place only exists because of us. It belongs to us. I will take back what is rightfully ours.
Yeah, that's totally the look
no
of
matter
stability.
what it takes.
Oh, that's not good. I like that you can quick battle through all of these. Yes, Alice, we won. Sorry, I was listening to the music for a second before Alice pops up again.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
Well, that's not Alice. It would be nice if they didn't make you do this after like doing the rewatch things. Oh, we actually gotta sit through this battle. What is that? Kinda neat looking.
Time for class to begin.
I mean, yeah, they gotta give you the music somehow.
You okay?
Dorothy.
Thank you for saving me. I didn't expect a lord to pop out like that all of a sudden. My entire squad was wiped out, but I managed to make it here alone. Who are you? Wait, are you that pilgrim everyone speaks of?
The pilgrim.
So pilgrim has become part of the people's vocabulary in the Ark, has it? Oh yes! Everyone is talking about you! I was almost starting to think it was all made up. But I can't tell you how honored I am to meet you! Nice to meet you too. It's been some time since I've interacted with a NIKKE that's been sent up to the surface. If you don't mind me asking, how is the Ark faring these days? I don't mind one bit! You saved my life after all. Well, I appreciate that. They're preparing a countermeasure against the AI that oversees the Ark? Is it because they've deemed the AI poses too great a threat? Precisely. This is all supposed to be the top secret, of course.
Oh.
The government has also been going around recruiting the Ark's greatest minds, as they call them. Any candidates on the short list? I can't say. I'm afraid my knowledge doesn't extend that far. If that's the case, I'll give you my personal contact information. Get in touch if you find anything. Can I really do that? Of course. I am on a secret mission, however, so you must keep our meeting safely under wraps.
Oh, she's using the innocent NIKKEs to get information to destroy the Ark.
I appreciate that, but I don't think you'll have to go that far. No, you don't understand. You're a hero to all of us. Hearing stories about the Goddess Squad's exploits was my only source of joy when I was in the Ark. We all know what you've done for humanity. And you've gone and saved my own life on top of that. I'll do whatever I can to
A
help
lot
you.
of rats on the inside.
Well,
I mean, I guess
thank
that's how
you.
she knew about us.
The Ark's greatest minds. Is there any way to drag them up to the surface?
Dorothy,
Snow White.
Snow
it's
White.
been a long time.
Indeed, it has. How many years has it been? 50?
Oh goodness.
Give or take.
How did you know I was here?
I never stopped searching for you.
I see. Well, what is it?
You never came to see us. Why? Not even once.
I was busy.
Busy doing
Why are you
what?
attempting to gather information about the Ark? What are you planning?
You knew?
Of
We
course
keep
she knew.
abreast of Ark-related matters as well. We heard of a pilgrim showing a very keen interest in the Ark. I didn't expect it to be you.
Well, who else would it have been?
What are you planning, Dorothy?
I mean, I
I'm
guess
going
there
to
can be
take it
other
back.
pilgrims.
The Ark?
Yes.
Oh, Dorothy.
Now relax. It's not like I'm planning on storming in and taking it by force. I'm going to make them come to me. I'm going to make them want me.
But why?
We're the only reason the Ark even exists, and they sold us down the river. Well, those who betrayed us will soon come crawling on their knees, begging for my forgiveness.
Hmm.
Can you
Dorothy might
imagine
have a
what
few
joyful
screws
spectacle?
loose.
I'll take advantage of whatever information I can in order to make that happen. No, not take advantage of. It was ours to begin with.
You've changed.
And I see you haven't. Still a stick in the mud. You can't fool me, though. I can tell you're struggling inside as well. Are you still wandering up on the surface for mankind's sake?
That's right. You told us to always be proud.
Please spare me. I've heard this tune before. Why don't you flip the record over?
I should go back.
She really has changed.
Before you do,
Hmm?
I noticed you weren't using the whole goddess moniker anymore. Why not?
Isn't it obvious? Without you, we're not the Goddess Squad. We'll be waiting for you. Until you decide to come back.
She never comes back.
Don't wait for me. I've already come too far. I can't go back.
See, I told you. I mean, yeah, that explains a lot about Eden and answers a lot of my questions, but it also raises so many more questions now. Oh, and the plant's dead. Well, that was really good. The white memory. Oh.
Very well. Moving out.
I didn't even notice that. No, white. Don't do it. Oh, no voice acting. I don't know why it took me this long. It, it kind of did. Off you go. Interesting that they have a whole event inside of an event. A deer saw it. Oh, it's one of these. I don't know. Which way do we go? I mean, left is always right. Make traps. Oh. Well, we got metal. I mean, they would be useful, but I don't know. I don't like these. Yeah, she gotta be smart. Look how proud she is. We got treats and a deer. Okay, so that was the normal. Oh, you have to do this multiple times to get all the endings. Man. Wait. Oh, you have to get the cheating. Oh, there's no lore important stuff. Okay, I'll do this on my own then. Because I don't think anyone wants to just sit here watching me read and being like, oh no, what choice do I make? Look, deers can be dangerous. We got the new... No, we don't want that one there. We can't get rid of Sin. Yeah, I know. I was gonna set that up later because I was gonna go through the music and find one that I liked. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Since we finished that. Tomorrow is Saturday. Saturdays are my day off. And I think on Sunday night we might be doing some RimWorld. Possibly. But yeah, thanks for chatting and hanging out. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye.